involvement before you came to Leinster was against them in the Champions Cup at Lyon. Has what you expected and what you've seen since you've arrived, has that lived up to your expectations, or how is it in real life having Leinster every day of the week at this stage?
Yeah, I suppose. Leinster are a class outfit, and sort of following them, especially after that game, we knew Leinster are a quality side, and now I suppose living it and seeing it every day, you can see why they are a quality side, and they train hard here. They do, I suppose, everything well here.
And the games over quickly over the last 2 weekends, particularly say the match against the Sharks last Saturday was a pretty big test, wasn't it, defensively?
Yeah, it was. We knew it's going to be a tough night, especially against the Sharks, that class outfit. And yeah, we knew they got good players, quick players. We leaked a couple of tries in there, but we learning from there. It was a good test for us. So we're taking the learnings from there and hopefully addressing those and moving forward and fix all those problems.
So you played Connacht this coming weekend. Now you played Ulster a few weeks ago. What have you made of those sort of interprovincial derbies? From being involved in them firsthand.
Yeah, I suppose the team have sort of told me about the pro games, especially the local games, especially Ulster, Munster, and now Connacht. I sort of got a first hand of that against Ulster a few weekends ago, and now we have Connacht this weekend, and it's another test for us to see where we can go.
And just a final question from me. You've already had to play in a couple of different positions, so I gather that you're enjoying your rugby at the moment.
It's not too bad. Obviously fullback, played a little bit a bit there, and then obviously in the midfield as well. I suppose the mind's sort of clocking over a bit, learning different positions, but at this stage we're sort of getting there.
Cheers, thanks Charlie. Thanks for it.
Hi Charlie, how are things? It's Joe here from Virgin Media. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Just something that struck me. Two of the tries that you scored were quite similar in that Robbie Henshaw chips the ball over for Gary Ringrose to get into the corner, and then later you chipped the ball over the top for Robbie Henshaw to go into the corner. I'm just wondering rather, is that type of tactical offensive kicking, is that off the cuff, or is that something you're actually working consciously on in training?
I suppose it's just heads up play, and sort of playing what we see in front of us. At times you don't know sort of what pitches you see. Sometimes it's open, sometimes it's not. I suppose it's just off the cuff. We sort of spotted space, and then we sort of thought, why not kick the ball over there and see how we go. Obviously they're open.
Michael referenced it a little bit. You've already moved around the back line a little bit, and can you hear me?
Yes, yep.
Okay. And circumstances dictated that players like Gary Ringrose and yourself had to play out of position. Talk to me about coming into the Leinster setup. How easy has it been to gel with the other backline players and develop that cohesion and understanding with it?
It's still a work in progress, I suppose. Like going into any new team, you're still figuring out systems, defensive systems, attacking systems, the way they play, the way your teammates play, different lines. So I suppose for me, I'm still learning and still trying to sort of get a connection with all the other boys. Obviously, that's the first time I've played with Johnny, the first time I played with Robbie, especially outside me. So we're still working on those connections, and no doubt we'll still be working on them, and hopefully we get to sort of increase our game or get better each time we do play with each other.
And just one final one for me. Since you've come, what has been the most striking thing about joining Leinster since you've come, whether that be training or tactics or just personalities within the team? It'd be interesting to hear from a person who's brand new into the setup. What's the most striking thing when you come into that setup?
I guess just the intensity the team runs at. Like we train at a high intensity here, so it's still understanding, or my body's still understanding that intensity and training at that high intensity, and just the culture, understanding the culture, getting to know a lot of the lads around me, sort of what drives them, and that connection. But in terms of the training intensity, it's a lot faster to what I'm used to.